Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. And I just realized I didn't put any eye drops in. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I got eye drops in. I've already done my skincare and I've got my primer on. And today I want to play in makeup. I have some errands to run later this afternoon. And I just want to play in makeup. I've been going over some of my books I've decided I think I will do a video showing you all my makeup books. Because I have a few. I like to collect those just like I like to collect vintage cookbooks. I like to collect makeup books. But only if I don't buy them all. Just what really interests me. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, I was kind of going through some of my books. I was sick again. I got a stomach bug. Can you believe that? I got some sort of stomach virus. I didn't wash brushes. I was going to do that. We will make do with, I've got tons of brushes. We'll make do with what I got because I didn't clean my brushes. I'll clean my brushes after this video. So anyway, let's get started. I did have some sort of stomach bug. We went to, I'm going to mix, let's get started. I'm going to mix Double Wear in Ivory Rose with Face Bond in number 16, light, medium, cool. Yeah. We went to my great niece's first birthday. And everybody there was family. I mean, I keep family as in, I keep tabs with them. I know what's going on. Including Emily's father, my sister's ex-husband. He and his wife were there. And so I know, I'm friends with them. Friends on Facebook with them. Nobody's been sick with a stomach bug. So, and I don't think anybody was coming down with it because nobody's gotten sick since. I don't think I got a stomach bug at the birthday party. I think I picked it up at Buc-ee's. We stopped at Buc-ee's on the way back. And Brian and Nathan definitely wanted, brisket sandwich for dinner. And I got the beef burrito. I'm not... That brisket it doesn't sit well on my stomach. So I decided, even though it tastes great when I'm eating it, then I don't feel good after I eat it. I had the beef burrito, which was really good, and it's that fun. I would like to try other things. Nathan said they had a chicken sandwich. Might try that next time I go to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's for us is about a 40-minute drive, so it's really not that far. I'm not going to drive just to Buc-ee's to go to Buc-ee's. But we went right by there to go to Raleigh. Because we went up 95. Because my niece lives on the east side of Raleigh. Closer to the eastern part of the state. Ah, that looks really good. Can you see that? Is that in focus? I think so. That looks really nice. That mixed up really nice. And I like how it's setting on my face. I'm happy with that. That was a good choice. That was a good choice. I have been playing with those, well, not playing, but reading those books that I'm going to do some massive contouring today. I have come to that decision. We're going to do it way bandy way. Way bandy. I'm getting in here. Way bandy and also Kevin Aquan. I need in the other side. Everything down. I wanted to grab my Makeup by Mario contour stick as well. So, yeah, I'm just going to do some contouring and talking. This might be a long video because I'm really going to do some contouring. So, but yeah, the birthday party was nice. We had a good time. Definitely enjoyed it. That's the first time I've seen Aria. She's a year old and I just now got to hold her and see her. She is very much mama and daddy's girl. And so she really did not want to be held by anybody. In fact, the whole time I was there, my sister never did get to hold her. My sister is her grandma. So, but her grandpa got to hold her. My sister's ex-husband. He got to hold her for a little while. I'm gonna do that. Let me get a sponge. Which sponge do I want? I want this black one, I think. I'll grab this one. Before this dries, I'm gonna dampen my sponge and move this around. I'm afraid if I put my contour on, this will dry and not move. So, and I'm sorry, I hear a train. I'm not sure what train that is. I think it's probably a freight train. Amtrak comes through right after midnight, and it's usually rarely on time. And around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning is when Amtrak comes through. So one way is the Floridian, heading south to Florida from Chicago, and the other way is at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. It's headed south. At 1 or 2 o'clock at night, it's headed back north. And this is broken, and I never got it fixed. I don't know if I can. I might just have to. I have to franken this. I might have to do something with this. I wanted to use this under here because my component is broken. It won't roll up. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to do something. Ooh, that looks snatched, doesn't it? Let's pat this out. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, take it apart. I like it that I can just, it's in a grate. I like it like this, but if I can't get it out, that's not good. You know. For the errands I have to run today, I'm going to be very glamorous. And if you see weird edits, like I just edited because I'm still coughing. And at times when I keep talking, I lose my voice. So that's crazy. It's still just kind of lingering around. I think that's looking pretty good. I think that's looking pretty good. I'm going to grab my... This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like this one for my nose. I like the color. I'm going to put it up in here. Okay. The thing about contouring is it's so specialized to your face shape. Okay. I'm okay with that. I need to do my cheeks. I'm gonna do some of this. We'll start with this. There we go. Did you guys watch the Oscars? We did. Nathan and I did. We went to the grocery store and I told Nathan we need Oscar snacks, whatever he wants. And I was pointing out, do you want chips? Or he says, we need something a little more elegant for the Oscars. So he decided we needed a charcuterie board. So we got the stuff and I made a charcuterie board. And we had cocktails. Nathan is 22 and every now and then we let him have, well, he's an adult. He can do what he wants, But every now and then he wants something, but he doesn't want to taste alcohol. So it's got to be a drink that you can't taste the alcohol in it. So we had one cocktail and he thought that was just great. I'm going to use powder on top of that. I don't think I need, I'm done with the stick. And I think I'm done with this one. And I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to, first I'm going to, just a little bit of my bronze shade right here. And just kind of blend this out a little bit. I'm not going too heavy with that. Then I mix these two together and I use that in my cheeks. I'm looking in my viewfinder as well. A little bit left over on the end of my nose there, and then just a little. My forehead's okay. I don't think I've got too wide a forehead, too small a forehead. I think it's just fine. Actually, when I lose weight, I have a more of an oval or a diamond shaped face. There we go. So there we go. Okay. I think I'm okay with how all that turned out. Let me get some powder. And I'm going to powder some areas. Especially I want to powder under my eyes. I slept pretty good last night, but I still have bags because I don't sleep like I used to. I don't sleep all night long. I wake up at least around 2, around, not the same, but around 2 o'clock, and then sometimes around 4. I think it's a great night when I don't wake up around 4, and then at 6. And then I'll go back to bed at 6 and then usually get up about 8. But, yeah, it's not good. If I go to bed at, say, 10 o'clock, my body will wake up at 12. And then at 2. If I wait and go to bed around 11-ish, I don't wake up till 2. So I usually do that because I don't want an extra wake up time in the middle of the night. That irritates me. And I have gone to bed, say at like 12 going on 1, and I'll still wake up at 2. That just irritates me. Nothing I can do about it. I don't know what to do about it. It just happens. Okay, I'm very happy with what I've got going on right here. Now, let's get my brows. I cut my hair again, but that was a few days ago. I've been sick since then, and it's just not looking right, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna, it's been piled on top of my head while I was sick, so I thought, well, I took it down and tried to refresh it, but no, it needs a good wash and style. So it's just, I thought, well, I'll just put it back up on top of my head for today. I'll do a video again soon with my hair down and fixed. Hopefully I'll stop getting sick. Look how pretty that gray is, how shiny and healthy the hair is. Man, and I cut more. You can see I got a little bit left, but there we go. Now I need my, where is my, here it is. My MAC paint pot. I am going to use a brush because I am getting low in this paint pot. I'm going to use this brush. See if I can get some off the bottom here. Paint that on. have you seen where Nomad's coming out with a new palette? Today, which is, I am filming on Friday. Today they released the name of the palette. And I think tomorrow, which should be the day you see this, is the launch of the color story. So we'll see if it's something I want to purchase. They're turning into like ColourPop. Every time you turn around, they're releasing a new palette. This one's called Fairy Tale Europe. And it's got the castles. Neuschwanstein. I've been there. I've been to several castles in Germany. It's what Cinderella Castle's based on. It's also the castle in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which was my favorite movie as a child. I bet you, as a child, I saw that movie at least 6 times, and that was in a theater, because that was before VHS tapes, and you didn't watch them at home. My parents took me to the theater. My poor parents sat through that movie over and over. Oh, let's see. What do I want to use today? I've got Utopian Dreams. I got Chicago Speakeasy. Or I've got Odin's Eye. Let's go Odin's Eye. Because I want to try this one out again. Let me get plastic up here. I really want to give this another go. Another shot. Alright. Let's see here. Where's my color switch? I've got dirty brushes here, so I'm going to try to get them as clean as possible. Alright. Set my primer. I always just set my primer from the crease up to the brow. That's so my colors will blend better up there. I don't ever set it on my lids because that's where I want that. I always put a shimmer and I want it to grab. So that's why I do what I do. Now, let's see. Let's get at my brushes. I don't need to get you out of my way. Maybe I should pull into some clean brushes. Eyeshadow blender. Chica Beauty. This is a very lightweight brush, but we're going to try it. I think I'm going to go into, I think that says Feast. That brown right there. And I'm going to put this in my transition area. My dog is snoring, so I'm sorry, guys. He's a baby. There we go. That's nice. It's working okay. This color has to be built up, which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having to build your color. That way you don't mess it up. Like if you get too much at one time on your eye. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I need to be using my thingy. I have it. I need to use it. Okay. My thingy. It's right here. I've been using it, but not religiously like I really think I need to be to get rid of this. Alright. Now. I think one thing, I don't like the darks in this palette. So I think I'm going to draw from another palette. Right now I'm thinking I need to deepen my crease. This is too red for me to deepen my crease. I think that's a lot of my problem with this palette. For me, I can't do a complete look the way I want to do a complete look. I think that's part of my issue with this palette. So I'm going into the Nomad Speakeasy. Yeah. And then I'm going to pull this brown right here, which is the Drunken Goat. We're going into the Drunken Goat. Do I want this same brush? No. I want something smaller to... Do I want to use... Let's pull clean brushes. Clean brushes, Patricia. You've got a bunch. That's an elf. An old elf brush. Let's pull that. And let's get some Drunken Goat. And I'm going to work it in my crease. Yeah. There we go. I feel like a lot of these new indie brands like Odin's Eye, their palettes, to me, when I look at them, I don't think they really speak to me. This is just my opinion from a 61-year-old woman. They don't speak to me because they don't have the colors to do an eye look the way I want to do an eye look. I love neutrals with added color. Now, I'll do a colorful eye, but my preferred look is nice neutrals and then add color, not a completely colorful eye, like using all color. That's not my favorite way to do an eye look. I do them that way, but if I'm doing my makeup and I'm not filming and I'm just going out, you're not going to find all that wild color on my eyes. And I think so many young people today, probably that's the style, is all these colors. I'll watch a younger person do their makeup and think, I don't do my makeup that way, you know, and so these palettes are probably geared towards them, definitely not me. I know my target audience is older, so you guys, are you really feeling your age? I'm feeling my age. When I went to my great niece's birthday party, I was the oldest person there. I'm older than my husband, so I was the oldest person at that party. And when you're the oldest, then you think, wow. You know, I have older siblings. None of them were at the party. You know, and for some reason, none of Jimmy's family was there. Not even his parents. So it was just like Emily's side of the family and a few friends. And so, yeah, I was the oldest one there. And I felt it. I felt like I was like the matriarch in that group. Because I was the oldest. Okay, I like that. That looks good. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now, let's go back into Odin's Eye. And don't want to play in the greens. I do a lot of green looks. I know I do. I don't have a lot of choice in this palette, though. I like this green. That's very pretty green. And then this like celery green. That's nice. And I like this pale green. Ooh, maybe I'll do a green eye. I think. Let me change my battery. I'll be right back. Okay, I hope we're in the same spot because I had to change the battery. Battery was dying, so I think I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this pale green right here. My brush just fell into that dark color. Alright, because this was clean. Alright. Okay, let's go into this pale green. I'm going to dust it on my lid. Most of the way over. At least halfway. There we go. Okay. And there is a deep green in here. I don't think I'm going to use that brush though. Let's see if I can dirty. Here's my clean ones. If I can dirty all my brushes. I don't want that one. I want something a little more controllable. Let's grab this one. Are you a refer? Yeah. Refer number 14. I apparently don't use this one very often. I'm going into Ornament, which is that green right there. Ornament is going on this outer V, like so. There we go. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Wipe that out. I am going to, I don't want my finger or a little brush. This is a Luxie brush. It says shader. I'm gonna spray it. And I'm gonna go into, I can't read it, this green right here. That pretty green. Let's see how this works. I'm gonna put it, well maybe. With a dampened brush, it doesn't, it's going on okay. We'll have to build it. I don't really want to stick my finger there. I want it precisely right here. If that makes sense. I want it right here. I'm more just pressing it in than brushing it on. There we go. Let's see if we can do it over here. Yeah, I think I might be okay with these shadows. They're not my favorite, but I guess they're not bad. I think my main problem with this palette is probably I can't use it for a complete look. I don't have that reddish brown is just throwing me off. It's just not. If that was more of a chocolate brown, a darker brown, I think I would feel different about this palette. Clean my brush out. I'm gonna wet my brush again and go into, it's called Mary, that green right there. I'm gonna dampen my brush. Let's get the Mary on the brush. Okay. And I'm going to put it next to that other color. Oh, is this going to work? Can I get them to blend? That's the question. That's the question. Is this going to work? Yeah. If you're not in a hurry, there we go. I don't know. I know you probably think this is glitter, but it is not glitter. It's more like a foil shade. But it kind of looks like glitter on the eyes, but it's not a glitter shade. I would have much better adhesion, cohesion, if I could use my finger, but I want it in such a specific spot. There. I think it's as good as I'm going to get it. I'm going to take my brush I used in my crease, go back in my little brown crease color here from the Nomad palette, and just clean up that edge where you see. I'm going to clean that up a little. I have a tiny bit of fallout. Not really bad, it's just a little flake right here, which surprises me with those colors. Where's a, you just grab a clean brush. Is that going to get it off? No. There. Well, it's kind of still there. But okay, now I think I'm going to grab a brush, a small detail brush. I'm going to grab the dark green, which was called Ornament. I'm going to take it under my lower lash line, I think about halfway, and I'm actually going to smoke it out, blend it out a bit. Not keeping it so close to the lower lash line, but bring it down a bit. I like that. There we go. I'm going to clean this brush out, go back into Snowflake, which is that pale green. And Snowflake's going to go in the corner and the other half of the lower lash line. Like so. There we go. Okay. I'm okay with that. I am going to, my center of my eye is not as bright as I would like. So I'm going to go in, wait a minute, let me check this palette. That's Hugs. Frankincense. Let me put them on my hand. Frankincense is silver. Hugs is kind of gold, champagne color. No, I don't think I want either one of those today. In my Nomad palette, there's one called Gin Ricky, which is a beautiful shimmery duochrome, multi-chrome. I'm gonna get that on my finger. I'm just gonna try to pat that in the center. Oh my goodness. You can tell the quality difference in the two palettes just doing this. Yeah. Big difference. Okay, I'm gonna clean out my little brush. I'm going back into Gin Ricky and get that if I can. Right here. In the corner. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there. Let me get that out of the way, and I don't know where the okay. Now, lots of brushes now to clean. Let me grab my everyday makeup basket and let me look at liners. I have this This multi-chrome liner. I think this is a blue. I'm gonna put them on my hand. That's a blue purple. Oh no, that might make my green eyes green. And then my multi-chrome again is another purple. I don't want to pick so many purples. You won't see that. And then this color is called Halo. I might do Halo. I feel like it needs sharpened. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm going to put this on my lower lash line. Okay. Okay, got that. And let's get some mascara. I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex. Can you hear the bird? There's birds outside singing. I am so ready for spring. My hyacinths are blooming. I got those last year, I think at Kroger, a little pot of hyacinths. And I was going to plant them in the yard. And I didn't. And I just ended up leaving them set beside the house, the end of the driveway. And Brian brought them in yesterday. They're in full bloom in that pot. So I have them on my dining room table. I have one that I got this year. And then I have some tulips that I got this year that are in pots that were forced to bloom early, you know, in the house. So I'm going to get a big pot and plant bulbs in it and have it out front. So I don't know where in the yard. I don't have as much sun in my yard. I don't want to plant bulbs right in the middle of the lawn, you know, and all along the edge of the house is just too shady. Except for my driveway goes all the way back to our privacy fence, and it's right beside the house, and right there is where that pot was sitting, and it gets great sun there. So I think I'm just going to put a huge pot there and have plants there. I think that's be a good idea. Also, I wasn't going to do a garden this year, but I'm going to do a garden. I don't know about you guys, but I am a bit worried about our economy. And so I'm going to try a garden again this year and see how that goes. So that is on my list of things to do. I think I'm going to get some seeds and get them started and get my garden planted. Find somewhere to plant my garden. How am I looking? Does that look even? That, for some reason, is this a little deeper than the other side? It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know. Okay, now let me get into my, this is something I need to use. I need, these are my Frankened items that's in a project pan. I'm going to grab a brush. This is one of those units I got from a Beautylish Lucky Bag. I got a whole set of these brushes when you're... I'm going to go into this little Franken blush I made. And just, I get it on the apples of my cheeks. Back. Temples a little bit. Across the top of my nose like I'm sun-kissed a little bit. I got my highlighter. It's in my project pan. Into my nose. And the bridge of my nose. Top of my cheeks. Ah, look at that dirt. Makeup. Goodness. What did I get on me? Looks like a bruise. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how we can fix that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of highlighter. I mean, a concealer. Okay. I must have had something on my finger. Right. Back. A little bit. Highlight on top of that. Cupid's bow. Okay. Didn't need too much. Alright. Now, this is in my box. It's these creamy lip and cheek colors. And I'm going to play in those today. It's probably going to be a long video. I'm not sure. Because I had to switch. Let's see. I know I have a lip brush. Right here. Let's see. Now, lip liner. Fuchsia, which I'm not in a fuchsia mood. I got Trophy Wife or I have Indora. I love Indora. We're going to go with Indora. I think I'm going to overdraw a little bit on the top. When I do that, I close up my Cupid's bow a little bit. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to look like a drag queen. Now, I have these lovely shades. I'm going to start, I'm going to contour my lips. So I'm going to start with this one in the center. And I'm going to kind of go around the edges a little bit. Do the inner corners. Okay, I'm gonna wipe that off. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. That's okay. Leave this open. I'm gonna grab this Too Faced lip gloss in Mega Melons, and I'm going to dab this in the center. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Do I look made up enough to take my son to work today? It's my first stop. There we go. All right. I like how it turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. So guys, thank y'all for joining me while I put on my makeup, and a little more makeup talk today. I think it's pretty chatty. This one's pretty long, so sorry about that. But guys, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope everything's going great with you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. That helps out my channel a lot. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them down below. If you don't have anything to say, give me a bunch of flowers for spring. I would appreciate that. And if you're new here, I'd really love it if you would subscribe. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.